fist. Wow.
Okay, now I'm recording. Go, Anthony, go.
Hello, viewers of the internet. It is us, Rocket Fist Gaming, back to bring you some more spills, chills, and thrills. Mostly spills. We are doing some firefight here, ladies and gentlemen, because why not? And listen, I know things are crazy. I know the world is literally on fire right now, but we got to keep this, going. We can't, we can't bog this down with political debates.
Firefight.
We can't, no matter how much we might want to, Chris, talk about politics, but we want to stay away from that. Okay?
Start. Tough luck.
So, anyways,
Yes, what else do you want
this
to
is
say
how it's
about
gonna
me?
go down.
What?
This is how it's gonna go down, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, Daniel, and AJ are gonna do most of the fighting. I'll use up all the lives, and then I'll spend the rest of the match just flying around doing nothing.
Anthony has a lot of confidence in himself.
Somebody just died.
Also, when you said spills, what was it? Spills, thrills, chills?
Chills.
You almost made me spill my drink.
It fills.
I just taken
And,
the drink and it almost came out again.
And don't forget about yields.
Okay, now you're just making stuff up.
Hey, that's what you gotta do here, Chris. These viewers aren't paying for
They're
something.
not paying.
We gotta just make
Period.
them up. We gotta just keep ad-libbing. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
It doesn't make any sense.
We can ad-lib.
Okay, what
We gotta
the
keep
heck?
this gravy train rolling.
Crap.
Gravy train.
Why is it a gravy train? Wouldn't it be a gravy boat?
I don't know.
I think it should be a gravy plane.
The term used more often than not is gravy train.
I have
no idea
never
where
heard it called a gravy train.
Well, I don't know where it comes from. I honestly
This
don't
sounds
know.
like a bunch of Canadian malarkey.
It could be.
Oh, it's fast crap. It's the fast
definitely
place.
could be.
There's a lot of darn ships with big firepower.
We got a whole bunch of Hussein Bolts out here, boys. Get your sprinters
Oh
on.
shoot!
Wow, that
Ask your mama for some new Adidas. Just killed me.
you saw that, but the ghost just killed 2 of his own grunts and sent them flying.
Daniel, you and I just killed each other. Or I mean ourselves.
Nice work.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wonderful firefight to showcase our abilities to the viewers.
This might be one of the not best of the rest.
Oh, this will be good. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. We'll salvage it.
Send in the salvage crew.
Oh, I was hoping to get the. Did I get the ghost? Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I
No!
thought he was gonna get out of there.
Crap. He took the ghost back, viewers. I apologize.
Oh, dang it.
I tried to run over him.
Come
And
on, AJ.
I hit him, but apparently didn't kill him.
Oh, did you hijack the ghost? And then
I did. Yeah. I hijacked the ghost and then he hijacked it back. The audacity of these people.
Yeah. Zig for zag.
There we go. Got it back.
Oh, I seen that. I see where you ran over that guy. Good job. Oh,
And then you blew up. Nice.
My lungs are crap! What is this? I am not the worst here! I refuse. Alright, I'm going on the streak now.
You heard it
going on
first.
strike. Oh, please
Sure,
stop
I'm
breathing.
He's going on a streak.
Streak!
Now,
What?
we'll believe it when we see it.
I wish these specialty weapons could get, reloaded when we go near the weapon stash.
Yeah, but then it'd be too cheap.
I don't mind it being cheap. For me.
I do. I like having the
Somebody
challenge.
just left.
Here?
Daniel, you dead.
Oh no.
Daniel. Nope,
He
he's
died.
gone. 12 years.
Bye-bye,
They
Daniel.
took out Daniel.
Yep, they got
Let's see,
to him.
let's see what
The
to
man got to Daniel. The man is trying to cancel
There are
us.
doctors on the
I thought
right.
we weren't gonna talk politics, and now you're bringing the man into it?
Are you saying
Man
all?
controls politics. You know the man.
Oh, I know the man. I'm
Do
American.
you know? Yes, but do you know the Muffin Man? That's the guy.
Oh,
You
but
gotta
I know the gingerbread man.
That's
The
fair enough.
ninja bread men.
The ninja bread.
Is
Yeah.
that the American version of ninja bread?
No, it's gingerbread made by ninjas. Have you never had ninja bread, man? Come on, viewers, support me here. And if anyone is actually able to find any proof of that, I would be very surprised. Let's go! Commit suicide.
Oh, this hunter.
Come on, viewers, we can get him. We can get him.
Oh.
He just slid across the ground and hit you. Like he bumped into you. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Shoot.
Oh! Oh, there's two now. I thought you were keeping the other one occupied. That was not the case. Okay, let's go back at him. Ah!
Oh, they
one
got a
down.
lead.
100 down. Oh, we've got super.
Oh, we got elites. Oh, it's bad.
Well, crap just hit the fan, viewers.
Yeah, well, you know, don't go over to that tower. No, 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 no,
Nice idea.
Chris, don't go in there. There's a whole bunch of elites coming through.
I
What?
don't see
He
any.
had a sword. Viewers,
See a
you saw
hunter.
his sword. Where'd his sword go? Axe.
I'm in trouble. Guys, I've made a mistake. Oh! Why was he shooting at me? Ow.
I'm sorry.
That, viewers, is the second time AJ has tried to blow me to Kingdom Come.
Today.
Today. Yeah, a lot more than...
Wow, we're actually all still alive at the end of this. That
Yeah,
is
but-
amazing.
Don't say it yet, there's still 3 enemies to kill. 4 enemies to kill.
Oh, what am I stuck on? Huh? What? What? What?
Yep, you just had to say it, Anthony, didn't you?
Well, how many lives do we have left, though? You
It,
can
Oh, a
respawn.
lot. We have like 9. But that was only the first set.
Yeah, but usually we run out by the first set. I'm pretty sure.
What? No, we usually make it in the second set.
Alright, that's the perfect weapon for the next set of hunters they send us.
Ugh.
The boomstick?
The multiple grenades.
So, just
Oh.
so while the power was out, I was able to complete my Pokemon Pokedex. So now my Pokedex is complete.
What a nerd.
However many hundred there are now?
Almost
You
a
don't have
thousand.
to do all of them because not all of them are in the game now.
But then you're that's cheating.
Well, I would like to collect them all, but the game won't let me. There's certain Pokemon I cannot put in the new game.
So you're saying you've caught all the ones that are in the game.
Yes. And there are a few available outside the Pokedex, but they don't have Pokedex entries. They only made Pokedex entries for the Pokemon that are in that region. Which is kind of
So there's
lazy.
just random Pokemon that don't have an entry?
Yep. Like like the legendaries. So like you could put Mewtwo in the new game. You can transfer him over, but he doesn't have a Pokedex entry, so
What?
yeah, it kind of sucks.
How is there not a Pokedex entry? YouTube.
But they did that with the last generation too. Generation 7, they only had Pokedex entries for the national decks, or sorry, for the decks of that region. But you could put any Pokemon in that game. But
They've got a ghost on the left side.
basically the reasoning was there's too many Pokemon and it takes too long to put them all into every new game. Where fans had two rebuttals. One, it's your fault for making too many Pokemon. And
Yep.
two, yes, you can. There was a group of like 30 people that said, okay, Nintendo, we'll show you that you can do it. And they made Blender Rens of every Pokemon, I think, in 3 days. And they were better than the ones that were in the game.
Those
But,
people have too much free time.
yes, but Game Freak also is a very
Or get
small
paid for
company.
weird things.
Or
Yeah,
yeah, or they
it's
get
true.
paid for weird things.
Game Freak's biggest problem is that they don't have enough people hired. They could hire more people, but they choose not to. Like that's what companies usually do. They outsource things so that they can get a game on time. But Game Freak's not working that way. Also, a lot of people feel like they want to get famous for something else. They're tired of making Pokemon games and they want to make something else. But unfortunately, every other game they make doesn't really get a whole lot of publicity because people just want them to make Pokemon.
Yeah, they definitely got themselves in a rut. It'll be hard to get out of, but
Yeah,
at
next to
least it's a
impossible.
very successful rut.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, other than Mario, it's like Nintendo's, most successful game, so Nintendo's not gonna let them stop making Pokemon.
We're close to home.
They tried to make a game back. I think when did it come out? I think last summer, called Hometown Hero. I heard literally nothing about it. Like, I'm not even sure if people like IGN even reviewed it. Like,
Oh, I can see through that.
it was supposed to be like you're this guy who's going out on an adventure, right? And it was supposed to have like RPG elements and stuff like that. But again, I don't think it got a whole lot of publicity.
Well, I've never heard of it, so that kind of supports your. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not, because I don't stay that up to date on new games.
Well, I'm sure there's some guy out there that bought it opening day or release day and thinks it's his favorite game ever.
It's quite possible. Which, speaking of release, I can't wait for Cyberpunk. Keep waiting.
That does look very good.
Right.
Cover me.
Especially if you love Keanu Reeves.
5 lives left.
He is a big selling point, which is interesting.
Yep.
But
I think he
it's
was at
not
E3
that-
when it was announced.
He was the one who did the announcement.
Yes, yes. Which is cool that they're using
Celebs.
they're using movie actors in video games now.
Well, they have for a long time.
Yeah, but I think they're doing it more now. I could be wrong.
Double
I don't
kill.
know, because like they had the what's her name in Mass Effect.
Rampage.
Call of Duty used a lot of actors. Like Kit Harington was in one of Infinity War, I think. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But
Double kill.
These windows are broken.
yeah, there's no window there.
Ooh. Okay, I probably need a little bit of help over here.
Reloading.
Okay, we're
Reinforcements.
heading over. Oh. I take it you killed one.
Nope. There's a brute over here.
Other ghost, huh?
Got him. Another ghost. Just on the left side, or is there one on the right as well? One on either side. As usual. Untouchable! Yeah, viewers. We got a hammer here.
Darn it!
And then you blew it up. What?
Are there any other
Why?
games people are waiting for? I can't think of any myself.
I'm really excited for Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
remake
yeah.
of Demon Souls. Yes.
Is
A lot
that
of people-
exclusive to PS5?
Yep.
Not that I would. I don't know if I'd play it, but
Demon Souls was the original Dark Souls.
Yeah. I think everyone should try a Dark Souls game at some point in their life, just to realize what it feels like to go back to the old school games like Mario. You know, like back when you had to work
Yeah.
your butt off.
so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to
No.
work your butt off, but then when you managed to do it, it was so satisfying. And it's that rush that gets you coming back and again and again and again.
One game, if I can recommend one, if you want a good Dark Souls feel, but in a 2D experience, Hollow Knight.
Oh, I have heard of that one.
Hollow Knight is very tough, has a very similar feel, like Dark Souls, where your checkpoints instead of campfires are benches, and basically when you die, you lose all your money and stuff like that. You don't lose your like upgrades, so you do keep those, but in order to get all your money back,
Hammer's
have
down
to,
on the right side.
you have to go.
You know, I was shooting him with the turret and it didn't do anything. Like his shield
Yeah.
wasn't even going down.
No, it was down. I mean, I only shot him once, and he died. So obviously,
Oh my gosh.
you died.
I did. I'm pretty sure I've taken up most of...
Oh, I'm dead.
Left.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, like Dark Souls, you sit by campfires,
Ticket to hell.
or sorry, you
Two
sit at
enemies
benches.
remaining.
That's how you save your progress. If you die, you lose all your money. But if you go back to
Last
where you
enemy.
died, you can collect it all again, so that you didn't lose it. The only thing is, you do have to fight.
There's a hammer coming
your-
on your right, AJ.
You do have to fight yourself, basically. When you get back to where you died, there's like a ghost version of yourself, and you have to fight it.
Nice.
Weapon drop.
And
have
if
to
you
fight
die
yourself.
again, yeah, and if you die again without
Clown.
reclaiming it, then you lose it all. You don't.
Okay, so you have one
Round
chance.
start.
That's an interesting
Yep.
way to do it.
I think that's like Dark Souls, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But
What, you only have one chance to get your dead body?
That you fight yourself?
well,
No.
no, you don't have to fight yourself. I know
On
that
Dark
part,
Souls.
but I think you only have one chance, right?
Down, you bastard.
Yeah, once you die, you only get to pick up the body from your most recent death.
Double kill.
Yep.
Burn a hole.
And you don't, like... I think one of the things that Dark's done that I appreciate is you don't lose your equipment or anything like that, you just lose all your money. And so you sit back and you're like, okay, is it worth it? Or should I just go back? Or should I, like, go a different direction?
No brain.
Double kill.
Anthony,
Double
did you
kill.
come back, or is it still just me and AJ?
I came back and then died.
Oh.
Now I'm dead.
I see.
Reinforcements.
But it's also Hollow Knight is also what you call a Metroidvania,
Yeah, platformer shooter.
open world, 2D open world.
That's what a Metroidvania game is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Basically,
definitely
they
found
call it
something
that
different.
from the two game styles, which is Castlevania and Metroid.
Yep.
Basically, you're given this giant 2D open world that you can pretty much go anywhere, except you can't at the beginning because you're limited by your mobility. But they start off super linear, so you gotta go to so every time you start off this game, you gotta go the same way, right? But as you progress through the game, you'll fight bosses, and once you beat the boss, you'll get some sort of upgrade that lets you be a little more mobile. So whether that's like a double jump or a dash jump or something like that, and then once you have those upgrades, you can go back to areas you couldn't go to before. You know, you can go back to areas that had
Cover me. Reload.
passages that you couldn't get through before, and now with the new upgrades, you can get through them. And as you play the game and get more mobility upgrades, there's more and more options about where to go.
Coming in behind you right there.
And
Tried to kill him, but I missed.
uh,
Not that time,
now in Metroid, yeah, there is shooting. There is shooting in Metroid. That's one of your that's also one of your mobility options because certain doors can only be opened by certain weapons. So once you collect that weapon, you're like, oh, okay, now I can open up these doors. Where are those doors? And then you look on your map and you go back there. Now sometimes it'll only lead you to a missile or a health upgrade, but those are nice rewards too. Hollow Knight also has a Hollow Knight also has a very, very dark feeling to it. It's very grim. The aesthetic
Did you kill it, Chris?
is
Yeah, I got
very. I really like the aesthetic. It's very.
pleasing, dark, brooding.
Yeah, it's basically. I think the setting is that the world.
Well, you definitely covered all of them, Chris.
It's the world after the apocalypse. So the world has ended, and everything's dark and gray. Also, you
So
start
fallout.
off. Yeah, you start off on the surface, and that's the top of the map. And as you progress through the game, you go deeper and deeper underground. So it does have a bit of a claustrophobic kind of feeling to it too, because there's one area that's at the very bottom of the world map, and it's just complete darkness unless you find a certain upgrade that lightens it up a little bit, but it's still kind of dark.
Like a torch.
Yeah, I forget, some sort of light orb or something.
Oh.
Again,
Just
it's one
like
of those
Flash in
mobility
Pokemon.
upgrades. Basically, yeah, it's a
Oh, yeah.
mobility upgrade. That's
Ooh,
basically
invincible. That's 100 kills.
in the first
Huge.
Pokemon games. That's basically how they limited where the player could and couldn't go.
I don't know. In Pokemon, they had some interesting ways. You'd have a tree in the middle of the path that you had
Yeah.
I
to
hated that.
bottle.
It wasn't even a tree, it
Yeah,
was just a little
yeah.
bush.
A pseudo-wudo.
Yeah,
Oh,
but with
what's the name of
Pseudo-Wudo.
Pseudo
Yeah, that was another way they did it. In the recent games, they've taken out HMs because there's other ways to block a player's progress.
What,
don't
so how
worry.
can you get fly then?
Oh, it's just a move. It's a TM.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
a
it's a
move.
TM, not an HM. Okay.
Plus, you don't need a Pokemon
Oh,
to go
I'm
fly
dead.
to travel. In Sword and Shield, you just get it. Like,
It's just a move
it's actually
you learn.
it's a taxi service in Sword and Shield that
That's kind of disappointing.
teleport. In the last game, it was they replaced it with something called the ride system. So basically, you had this device that could call ride Pokemon,
Bang, bang.
and as you progress through the story, you'd unlock more and more ride Pokemon. Now, some of them were kind of stupid. So the replacement for Strength was basically a Machop, and he would carry you with two of his arms, and then he would push the objects with his other two arms.
Like
It was
Machop.
kind of weird.
Isn't Machop the one with just two arms?
Machamp, sorry, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay. The one with four arms. Yeah.
So, to replace Fly, it was just basically a Charizard. You would call it Charizard, and he would take you where you wanted to go. In this one, it's a taxi service, so it's like, it's a Pokemon taxi service, so like, it's this new bird Pokemon called Corviknight, flies you around.
But it's not your Pokemon, it's just a random, you just like called it in.
Yeah, it's just a random one. They've taken out, so you don't have to use Strength or any variation of it anymore. There's no more Rock Smash. Surfing is basically just your bike. Basically, you'll eventually get an upgrade. Eventually, you get an upgrade that allows your bike to travel on water.
Shotguns.
It is kind of boring, I will agree to that. And,
Yeah, that's not nearly as fulfilling. It's like,
No,
makes me think of the old
I don't
Republic.
think that HMs are needed
Yeah,
anymore.
super elites.
I don't think HMs are needed anymore, but They do need to find a more satisfying way to make it feel like you're actually doing something right.
I want a Pokemon game structured like Breath of the Wild.
That, I think, is the dream of like everyone. People want an open world Pokemon game, like a truly open world.
Wasn't that what Sword and the Shield was advertised as being? Oh, good thing he is not coordinated.
They probably tried to, but it's not. They do have an open world aspect to it, which is the wild area, which is honestly what most fans say is the best part of the game. The problem is, it feels kind of, it feels big, but it feels small at the same time for being literally it's supposed to be like almost a third of the area, and it feels kind of small for only being a third of the area.
Oh, viewers, I don't like this.
Now, the 2 DLCs were basically also wild areas. The entire DLCs are third-person free camera control. There's a sword right there too.
I know. I just.
And my lights are flickering again, so we'll see what happens.
You might be joining Daniel in the.
Darkness.
In the darkness. Well, I'll just go back to Pokemon.
Oh, I see.
But one thing I'm really glad, they finally brought back in the last DLC. They brought back the Hoenn starters, so I can use my Swampert again.
You gotta go with the originals. They're the best.
Well, they already had the originals,
Enemies remaining.
yeah, they already had the originals in the main game. So you get a Charizard, you get a Charmander that's capable of Gigantamaxing. He's not able to until you evolve him into a Charizard, but
Good
the
luck, Chris, come on.
champion,
One left, just that elite. Then I'm back.
the champion of that game, his main Pokemon is a Charizard.
But can you catch it? Like, can you catch
He gives you a Charmander at the end of the game after you beat him.
Iron.
At the end of the game.
Bonus round.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know it's annoying. Unless you can catch one at
Why am I
Pokemon
not
Death,
respawning?
which is pretty
You
rare.
don't
I
do
think
that for the bonus round.
the other 2 starters, at first you couldn't get them in the game because they had no way to give them to you. But in the first DLC, they you can choose either Squirtle or Bulbasaur. They give you a choice, and either one, both of them can Gigantamax.
So apparently I can't
Over to the
destroy the
final
gun on
level.
that shit.
Nope. And there's a lot of grunts heading your way.
Triple kill.
But yes, I think a lot of people would also love an MMO Pokemon game.
That could have gotten this job done.
Like,
you like
an MMO
Game
Pokemon game would be fun, but like the top 2 for me, I want a VR game or I want a open world game. If they make an open world VR game, it's gonna break records.
It certainly will, but Game Freak's lazy. That's the problem.
Okay, viewers, thanks for watching. We've been
Thank you for
Chris,
listening to our Pokemon
AJ,
Rat.
Anthony, and a little tiny bit of Daniel in there. Here with Rockfist Gaming, and we'll see you next time.
Daniel, if you can hear us,
Bye-bye.
we love you.